Just took Cammo back home down to Tom's River. Car made it, which is good. Took Chip with me. Chip did good. How did Cammo do? He did fucking great. It was so great. You know, when I picked him up, he was flipped out. He was scared. He was man, he's so much more confident. Everything worked great on this board and train. It just, you know, that poor dog, somebody ditching him on a dirt road in a rainstorm, evidently. When he was found, he was freezing. That dog, you know, was about 4 months old. He could have gotten eaten by a coyote. Seriously. It's just so uncool, and God only knows what the people before his new owners, which are fucking awesome. They're fucking awesome. Who knows what that asshole was doing? You know, I'm sure hitting him and stuff like that. But I mean, it was so great to see. He was better than average on his return. And what I mean by this is, like, when you do a board and train with a dog, the first session, it's the most difficult for the dog because they're excited, they're back, you know, they're back home. They're much easier to deal with on the second day, the next day. He was fucking awesome. He was compliant. He was doing stuff. We were doing drills. He was fucking great. He had only lived with them for about a week, and then they contacted me, you know, so he'd been living with me most of the time. He was fucking awesome. He was awesome on the board and train. He, you know, got up to speed really quick. It came down to him, like, really ignoring people on the street, which is great. Like, the first day he came, man, he'd see people on the street, he'd get barn sour and shit, all flipped out. He was awesome. I told him no a lot. I told him no, absolutely, don't be like that. You can't console a frightened dog. So, hopefully I'll see him again. You know, they ask about advanced training, meaning bird dog training for him. You know, so Cammo might be back, which would be fucking great. I'd love to train him to find birds in a field. I just love to see him. I really bonded to the guy. He's a fucking great dog, and his owners, they're cool as shit. They really are. So, everything went well. The car didn't break down on the way. I did find out that I think pulling a car up onto a tow truck like that screws up the front end, because my front end is all fucked up now. It is. It's all whacked out of alignment and shit. So it's more money, but it made it. The training's working good.